Hey guys, it's Jen, and this is Real Talk with Jen. So, I bet you kind of already noticed that I don't look like I normally look. Actually, let me rephrase that. This is how I normally look. Out of the 7 days of the week, Saturday and Sunday, I have makeup on. Maybe Friday, depending on if I'm going somewhere. But yeah, most days I don't wear makeup. My hair is pulled up in a ponytail. I don't necessarily try to go out of my way to look, I don't know, as girls say, pretty, but I am pretty and I know I'm beautiful. And that's what this episode is about today, knowing your worth. Now I love me. I love me for who I am. Like, I don't need to have on a full face of makeup, have on the best looking clothes, like have my nails done, my hair done. I don't have to have all that to make me feel good about myself. I feel like I look good in sweatpants and a t-shirt with my hair pulled up and no makeup. I feel like a lot of young ladies need to understand and know their worth. You don't need to put on all that extra stuff to feel beautiful. You are beautiful. God made you in his image. I don't know about you, but I'm like 100% sure that God is beautiful. So if God made you in his image, boo, you is beautiful. I remember in college, my one of my professors, it was so annoying, but I appreciate her for this. But every morning in class, before we would start the class, she would make us look to our neighbor and say, "You are a beautiful creation of God." And then she said, and she had like the most countryest accent ever in life, she says, "All right, y'all, now put your hand on your chest and I want you to just say, I am a beautiful creation of God." Even though it was super corny, it's true. You are a beautiful creation of God. God made you the way you are on purpose. There is no one in the entire world exactly like you. God made you unique. He made you beautiful. And when he made you, he said it was good. So just know that you were created for a purpose and for a reason. And you need to value yourself and not look down on yourself. God does not make mistakes. You may think, oh, I don't even know why I'm here. Nobody cares about me. That's a lie. You are here for a reason. Another point, don't put your value in the hands of people. I used to be a victim of this myself. If you keep putting your value on what other people think of you, you're going to end up feeling bad about yourself. It's going to lead you into depression, low self-esteem, and then you could start having thoughts like, you know what, if I wasn't here, nobody would even notice. You could start hurting yourself, thinking about like suicidal thoughts. This is why you need to know your value. You are much more valuable than you think. You are priceless. Ladies, I know that it feels so good to have a man, someone there on your arm, someone to tell you you're beautiful all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't rely on that man to make you happy. I know that whole saying like, I want to find a man that completes me. Well, you should already be complete. The only man that should complete you is Jesus. Point blank. You shouldn't look to a man on earth to complete you, to make you feel happy, because you'll never truly be happy. You would have the same problems that you had by yourself, but you'll have them with somebody else. Then they have to deal with your attitude and you have to deal with their attitude, and it just doesn't work out. Honestly, I feel like if you are in a place where you don't fully love yourself, that you don't fully value and appreciate yourself, just you shouldn't look for love outside of God. What will end up happening is you'll start looking for love in all the wrong places. Instead of going, to the Lord, you're gonna go to little Tyrone down the street, and that's not gonna turn out great. What I am about to say is gonna offend some people, but I don't care. This is Real Talk with Jen, and I'm gonna be real and transparent. That's what this show's about. Oh well. Ladies, you do not need to open your legs for every person that gives you an invitation. That is truth. For every man that gives you attention, for every man that says, you know what, I think you're beautiful. Your body is a holy temple. Some things are supposed to be left for your husband, and you shouldn't be giving it out to just everybody in the world. That's not valuing yourself. That's you looking for love in the wrong places. I know a lot of parents probably talk about the cookie jar. My mom did, and yes, she referred to my purity as a cookie jar, but it's so true. If you have a cookie jar and it's full of cookies and you just let everybody dip in and take a cookie, when your husband comes, he ain't gonna have no cookies. All he's gonna have is crumbs. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my husband to have crumbs. You need to respect your body and wait. Because honestly, yes, in those little moments of happiness, it's only a few moments. And then afterwards, you're gonna regret that decision you made. You need to be content in who you are as a person, as an individual. You shouldn't just keep seeking attention from everybody else. Don't post anything on social media and determine your value based on how many likes and comments you get. It's not about that. I remember joking with somebody a couple of days ago. They were talking about how this girl, she was so beautiful, and they were like, I don't understand how she's single. And I said, you know who else I think is gorgeous and I don't understand who's single? Me. And my friend was like, yes, girl, you better know your worth. Yes, I am gorgeous. You might not think I'm gorgeous, but there is somebody out there that thinks I'm the most beautiful thing in the world. And you know what? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna hold on to it. Know your worth. Now, I know that I said like in the very beginning that I love myself and I love me. And like, that's true, I do love myself, but I'm not gonna lie, there are times when I like doubt myself. It's not easy loving yourself 24 hours of the day. Trust me, I know. There's just so many times a person can be rejected for them to start doubting and questioning their self-worth. From someone who personally has experienced rejection, I find myself having a really hard time like believing that I'm good enough. Because I mean, like, if I'm rejected all of the time, more times than I am accepted, it makes me start to doubt myself. Like, okay, maybe I am worthless. That's the whole putting your self-value in the value of what people think of you. People rejected Jesus. I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm not. Not everybody is going to accept you. And honestly, you don't need that negativity in your life. You just have to be mindful of the kind of friends that you have in your life, because sometimes you have friends who are there to tear you down. Sometimes they have the spirit of jealousy. They're jealous of where you are and they try to be your friend. Then they, say shady remarks. Their actions make you feel worse about yourself. So if you have any friends that make you feel like worse about yourself, then you shouldn't be friends with them. You don't need that negativity in your life. The whole purpose of a friendship and a relationship is for you guys to build each other up. And if your friend is tearing you down, they're not actually a friend. I have a few of those friends. They try to tear me down with my self-esteem. They don't necessarily say to my face like, oh yeah, you're ugly or whatever, or you're never gonna get the guy or whatever, but their actions speak louder than words. You should surround yourself with people who are gonna try to build you up and not tear you down. And another thing about self-esteem and loving yourself and knowing your worth is not comparing yourself to other people, because you're not going to be other people. You aren't. You're going to be you, because that's who you were created to be. And when you try to be somebody else, you will never succeed. You will never be happy. You will never get to where you want to be, because you'll never be them. So never compare yourself to somebody else. Yeah, the grass may look greener on the other side, but you don't know, that could be some fake grass over there, and I don't want no fake grass. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to put myself out there because I've been hurt so many times. I've been rejected so many times that I honestly I just accept the fact that nobody likes me. And I know it's not true, but I'm just like, oh well, I mean, here we go again. I should be used to this by now. I should be used to being rejected, right? You should never be used to rejection. Yeah. You're more valuable than that. Just saying. If you feel like you're not loved, like you feel like you're alone, know that you're not actually alone. There is someone who is watching over you, and that is your Heavenly Father. He loves you with all of his heart. And yeah, you might be wondering, like, if somebody does love me, where are they? Why haven't I found my husband or whatever? The thing is, God is a jealous God. He's jealous for me. He's jealous for you. And he doesn't want you to put somebody else in his place as an idol. So what he wants you to do is you need to get your relationship with God right first before you start seeking a significant other. Once you get that relationship with God right first, then your man is going to show up and you're going to be like, thank you, Jesus. This is what I needed, or this is what I wanted. Because I don't need a man, but I want one. The moral of this story is you need to know your worth. You are valuable. You are very valuable. You are a precious jewel. You are very important. You are beautiful. You are not a mistake. You have a purpose, and you are loved. Yes, I know this episode is more of a serious episode and less funny, but I mean, it's real talk with Jen. It's not funny jokes with Jen. I mean, yes, I am a funny individual, I guess. I don't know. I just act like myself and you guys think I'm funny, so I don't know. But sometimes we have to talk about real issues that people deal with. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment what you want me to talk about next. This is Real Talk with Jen. God bless.